picture.
I tore my arm from on my chest so I can give you. Just off the mouse and down the edges I can prove to you that I lost it.
What's up, YouTube?
What's good with y'all, YouTube?
What's up, YouTube? Back again. Armani and Don with another video.
How y'all feeling?
We asked everybody on our Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat, should we do a story time or what was it?
Q&A.
No, it was Two Truths, One Lie. We did a Q&A for our first video.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Majority of the people chose story time, so that's what we're gonna do. So this story time, y'all already read the title. It's gonna be how we met and then how we got to be in a relationship, which is
And then
honestly
to how
my
now.
favorite. Yeah, that's my favorite story. Now we can't tell them that.
Sneak peek.
Okay, so we about to just get into it, how we met or whatever. So
No, maybe I should start first.
Oh, okay, fine.
Because
Alright.
I'm the one that really pulled it off, you know what I'm saying? First what happened, actually how I ended up in Vegas was like my homie, he got shot in the back of his head actually on his birthday, February 5th. Rest in peace to my man's Kaz, Riel, and Mark. You know, I love y'all. But after that, I had to go, you know what I'm saying? So I left, came to Vegas literally February like 13th. And then right before Valentine's Day, couldn't get in school, you know. Started school February 22nd. Went to, can I tell what school? I mean, I ain't gonna tell y'all what school I went to, but I went to high school out here. Then, shoot, I had a theater class with her, you know me, because I love acting. Feel me, I'm a goofy. But I seen her, you know, I was trying to see who know how to do dreads, you know, and she was just jumping out her drawers.
Yeah, okay, no. This is, maybe I should take over the story because you're not, no. Nobody was jumping out of their seat, okay? Nobody was doing none of that. Nobody was jumping out of their seat. Nobody was doing none of that. So let's just keep it truthful. So keep going.
So yeah, then I just asked her to do my hair. You know, she said she know how to do dreads, so.
Boom. Wrong. Let me explain the story, y'all, because I have every single little itty bitty. I remember everything. You know, as girls, we remember everything, especially when, you know, somebody trying to come approach us and we a little young. So, this is how it all started. Because he's leaving out major stuff. Boom, I'm going to take y'all to the first day. So, basically, I had class with two girls that I was really close with. I had class with them or whatever. Their names was Carly and Leslie. So, I used to hang with Carly and Leslie in theater class. Like, theater class was super easy. Like, you didn't even have to really do nothing. Like, it was just a chill-ass class. Like, you didn't have to do much work. Like, you just had to get up there and act. You know, basically do nothing. So, I remember the day before. I remember this one day. Bring it back. I remember this one day, Leslie, she was telling me about, like, oh, we have a new kid. She was like, oh, we got a new kid or whatever. I don't think I paid attention the first day because we was getting a lot of Arabs, a lot of Chinese people, like a lot of new kids. So I don't even think I cared the first day. Yeah, I don't even think I cared the first day. So I didn't see him. So then next class, I had seen him. He was sitting in the back. He was sitting in the back of the classroom all by himself. He was the only one on that side. He was sitting all by himself, and he had on a black beanie, a gray shirt, and some jeans. And he was like looking so cute to me. But like instantly, I already felt like I was like, you know what? I am a freshman. I am 15 years old. Like, it's just not gonna happen. I was like, I know he is senior or junior or something like that. Like, I know he older than me. I could tell by his face. Like, he was just so sexy. I was just like, this dude is older than me. The way he was sitting, like, just everything about him. Like, like he was just so fine to me. So, basically, you know, like how I said, I had two friends. You know how friends are. They like to get all in your business, hook you up with people or whatever. So they kind of seen that, you know, like I thought he was cute. So my girl Leslie, I think this came before. No, this came after. So me, Leslie, and Carly, like, it was like a little break where everybody like go into their own groups and do they like little scenes or whatever, practice. That's where that's where you used to have the fun at, because nobody really used to be practicing. Like, they really just used to be.
Especially never.
They just used to be messing around. So shut up. So basically, me and Leslie and Carly was sitting down, and Don had walked up, and Leslie and Carly started talking to him. Like, but he was walking past us. He wasn't walking to us. He was just walking past a little aisle. So they started talking to him, asking him about his life, like why he was here, who was that on his shirt. Because let me tell y'all, that red shirt with his friend Cash on it, he wore that like every single day. Like, he was repping him. He was repping him for real. He wore that shirt every single day. So that's the first thing they asked, and they was like, oh, who on the shirt or whatever. And you know what, like, he was fine to me, but he looked like mean, like kind of rough. So I was like, I didn't expect him to be so open with them. Like, he told them everything. He's like, oh, this happened to my friend, blah, blah, blah. So I didn't expect him to be so open. So I was like, you know what? He cool, whatever, right? So, then, you know, like, Carly started asking him little questions or whatever. I was the only one that wasn't talking. I was the only one that didn't ask him because I was too shy back then, and I didn't really want to like talk to him like that, because I was like, you know, like he older than me. I ain't even gonna try to pursue it or nothing like that, because, you know, like I don't do rejection. I don't get rejected. I don't get played. So I was like, I'm not gonna give him the opportunity to reject me. So boom, that happened. So it was like later figured out or whatever that when he was walking past us, he was going to the bathroom. So he had went to the bathroom. And I ain't even gonna lie, like, I had took my friend Carly was about to go to the bathroom. So I was like, you had to get this, like, you had to have this little journal to get out and go to the bathroom. So I was trying to steal it from her, because, you know, I was trying to walk past him and look at him. So, you know, but that failed, because as soon as I finally got it and started walking up, he was coming back in the door. So I was like, girl, you know, you go use the bathroom or whatever. But then, like, the end of that class period, like I was saying, my girl Leslie, she asked Don for his Snapchat, and I think she put mine in there instead of hers.
She did.
Yeah, I think she put mine in there instead of hers. So then, you know, like, that's
oops, the wrong snap.
Yeah, then she put hers in there too. So, you know, like, that day or whatever, like, it really wasn't nothing between us or nothing like that. We didn't start really, you know, like, seeing each other, noticing each other like that, really talking to each other, feeling each other until, like, this one day, Carly and somebody else, it was another friend that I had at the time, was actually texting Don, because I remember I think it was the next class period, Don had asked, oh, does anybody do hair? And then Carly raised her hand, and she's like, oh, I do hair or whatever, so.
Nah, you raised your hand.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You did like. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
I don't remember that.
Yes, I remember.
I don't remember that. But anyway, moving on. So whoever raised their hand, he was like, nah, she can't do it, blah, blah, blah. He was like, so.
Stop lying.
Yeah, so, like, that was. And then I think, what happened after that? Yeah, so I think we went to lunch together. Yeah, we went to lunch together. And whole time while all this is going on the sideline, Carly, I don't think it was her. Another friend that I had at the time was texting Don. Like, she was sending him pictures.
Talking about the big girl.
Shut up, Don. She was sending him like pictures of me and things like that, and he was like, oh, that's. And then one of the messages, he was like, oh, that's the pretty girl. So I was like, okay, I got a little buzz or whatever. Pretty girl. So that happened or whatever. How did you come to me about it? Like, you told me about it, right?
I just walked up to you.
Oh, yeah. That's the killer part. So, he walked up to me. Yeah, this is when we really started like talking and stuff. He walked up to me because, like I said, the whole time, like my friends was like texting him, sending him pictures. You know how friends do be trying to set up shit. So they was doing that. So then he walks up to me one day out the blue, and I'm not even know why, because I never knew they was texting him in the first place. Like I swear to God, y'all. What right hand? I swear to God, I ain't that type, bro. I ain't that type to tell my friends, set me up with this. I don't need all of that. I don't need you to do that for me, baby. If I want it, I'm gonna get it. I don't need you to do that. But they was doing it. So he just walked up to me one day at the blue, and his exact words, he said, "Why you ain't want to talk to me, shorty?" That's what he said. Yeah, and that's what he said. So I was like, I was stuck. I was like, I couldn't even believe he was talking to me. I'm not even gonna lie. I couldn't even believe he was talking to me. I was like,
covering her face with her hair. I was like, whoa.
I couldn't even believe he was talking to me. And that's another thing he asked me. When he said that, in the same sentence, he was like, is that all your real hair? Like, I was like, it was weird. You know, because I couldn't believe he was talking to me. Like, but anyway, I didn't let it show, though. Best believe I was thinking that, but I didn't let it show. So then, boom, like, that happened or whatever. I think we was sitting there. We was sitting there at, like, watching the plays and shit go on. We was sitting there watching the plays and stuff go on. And then he was like going through my phone. He was going through my phone. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. It was the worst phone in the century. It was cracked so bad. It was an Android, and it was just bad.
It was worse than the Android.
It was bad, bro. I was so embarrassed when he asked me for my number. But so basically he was going through my phone, and I'm not even gonna lie. I was in a relationship. Well, no. I was getting out of a relationship because, you know, like that person, me and that person just wasn't seeing eye to eye. So I was getting out of a relationship with them while this dude is sitting over here going through my phone, and I'm thinking he's all cute. I'm not the type to jump in and out of a relationship, so I wasn't pursuing him at all. So that's why I didn't talk to him, and that's why I didn't talk to him or none of that stuff. I never did none of that. I would never do that while I'm in a relationship with nobody. So all y'all that was thinking in high school, y'all wrong. Okay, it was already over. It was already over before I even got into it like that or whatever. So, boom, moving on. So we left the class together because we had lunch. So we like talked or whatever, and we figured out we had class or whatever together.
Then
so,
tell him when you told me you was a freshman.
Okay.
You shocked me.
So boom, like he was feeling the kid.
I said,
he was
let me
feeling
see the ID.
Boy, boom. He was feeling the kid. Like he was really feeling me. You know what I'm saying? So, cause he was just feeling me. Okay, like I could tell you that. Okay, I'm really fascinated. You know, or whatever. But so we left class together. And we went to lunch because it was lunch or whatever. And we had like found out that we had the same lunch or whatever. So we went to lunch, and then like we in the lunch line going to get lunch or whatever. And he goes and gets lunch before me. So there's like he's a lot ahead in the line before me. This girl walked up to me. This girl that I used to be cool, and she asked me. She was like, "Oh, how was freshman studies?" That's what she asked me. And then like I was like, "Oh, it's good or whatever." He heard that. So then he asked me, this is exactly how it went. You asked me what grade I was in. So then he asked me like, "Oh, what grade you in?" And I told him.
I ain't believe her.
I told him that I was a freshman.
I didn't believe her. She looked older. I thought she was like a junior.
I told him that I was a freshman. And that
I had to see the ID card.
Anyways, I told him that I was a freshman. So then he just gave me this weird look. I'm not even gonna lie. He gave me this weird look. He was like, nah. He was like, nah. So I think from that point, he was like, I'm gonna just keep it business. I'm just getting my hair done. So like we walked out of the lunchroom. We was about to part ways to go to class, and he asked me for my number. Y'all don't know. And actually, I didn't give him my phone. Well, no. Actually, I was so glad that he asked me for my number, and I asked him for his, so I didn't have to give him my phone yet. So he asked me for my number. I put my number in his phone.
Always had iPhone.
I put my number. He was on a 6. He had a 6. Anyways, moving on. Ooh, you copied me. Where was we at lunch? Oh, we was leaving lunch, and he asked me for my number, and I put it in his phone or whatever. So, I kid you not, we was talking on the phone like every night, all night. Like we was, or no. Actually, I take that back. I was a little kid then, so my phone used to get cut off, and I couldn't give calls, but I could accept them. So whenever he was calling me, you know, I accepted, and we talked for however long we talk or whatever. I really liked him because he was just like really open with me. Like he told me everything, like about his life, like what he go through.
And you know one thing, my aunt always she used to tell my grandma, I used to always be on the phone with some girl every night. Cause I used to be caked up. Oh man, get me in trouble.
Yep, it was me. And then like, yeah, so we talk whenever I could. When I finally got my phone come back on, y'all don't know how buzzed I was. Shoot, I was buzzed. But we was not allowed to have a relationship though, because of my mama. So I told my mama, I was like, hey ma, I got this dude's hair to do. She was like, oh, what are you doing to it? And I told her that I was retwisting dreads, and she was like, charging 50. So I was like, okay, whatever. So came down to it. He never paid. He didn't pay no damn 50.
Yes,
he paid 20.
And
he paid 20, but it was good after that. And let me tell you why. So yeah, so after we exchanged numbers and we had been talking on the phone, just like getting to know each other, whatever, it finally came to the day that he had to get his hair done. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, he was acting like he didn't want to be with me because of my age or whatever, which I get it or whatever, but it wasn't like he was 18. He was a little 17-year-old boy. So, boom, the day that they came to get his hair done, y'all would not believe where we was doing his hair at. Like, we was doing his hair in the desert.
At a ditch.
Yeah, we was doing his hair at a ditch. We was doing his hair. It's this little place called The Hole. If you in Vegas and you know you live on Southside, you know what that is. You know what that is, The Hole. Everybody go there. It's like this big ditch.
And to remind y'all, it's like
it was hot.
It's like 110 degrees outside.
It was hot.
Lord Jesus.
But I was so scared of my mama. Like I was like, I can't. Baby, I'm sorry.
She didn't poke me in the
I'm sorry.
Y'all see how she abused me?
I'm sorry. But I was so scared of my mama. So I was like, yeah, I can't take you in the house or whatever. He agreed with it though, so it was cool. Boy, but then we start getting hot. Like we start getting
frustrated.
He was getting mad. We was hot. He's talking about I'm going too slow.
No shade.
Yeah, it was
ants everywhere. Oh
it was just too much. Like it was too much. So my brother was at home and I had called him up and I was like, hey, like, you know, is my mom there? I'm about to go I'm about to bring what's the name over because he knew who Don was. So I was like, I'm about to bring Don over. I'm about to do his hair real quick. Boom. So he like, yeah, I got you. She in here. So we came in. Brother in the living room. I'm watching Don hair in the sink. Boom. Out of nowhere, my sister come downstairs. Now, mind you, my sister was a snitch. Like, I was not trying to, which later on down the line, she actually ended up telling my mom.
Big snitch.
My sister's a snitch. So when she came downstairs and seen him, I was like, when she came downstairs and seen him, I was scared.
Her mouth dropped.
I was kind of scared. But, so then boom, she stares at him. She's like, who is that? Like, and then, you know, like I ended up telling her, oh, it's my friend. So boom, we get in the middle doing his hair or whatever. He was rude to me, y'all. Like, he kept saying, oh, you taking too long, like. But then in the end, he was like, oh, it's nice. But mind you, we didn't even finish.
Before that, before that, her mother comes in the house, knocking on the door. I'm sitting on the floor, right there by the door. I gotta go in the garage, hoping her mama don't come in now.
You know what's so funny though? Like,
oh my God.
My brother, he's bro MVP. Like, I love him to death. He was helping me. Like, Mama came through the door. We put Dawn in the garage. And Mama, when she wasn't feeling good that day, so we had like made her go upstairs. And Mama was actually gonna go in the garage to look for some papers. And my brother was like, no, we got you, like, you know, or whatever. So we was lucky that she didn't go in there. So my mom stayed upstairs the whole time. By the way, Mama, if you're watching this, I love you. But you know this already because Nafia told you. Anywho, but my mom was upstairs, like, sleep because she didn't feel good or whatever. We doing Dawn's hair, like, downstairs still, like,
while her mother's upstairs.
Yeah. So
can come down any minute, and I'm gonna get, I don't know what the fuck.
My mom ain't coming downstairs fast enough. Anyways. So yeah, I finished his hair, whatever, and then he was about to leave, but I was about to go get some food because I was starving. Like, really hungry. And then he's like, oh, you could go with me. He was like, I'll get you some food. And I was like, okay. He was like, you can go with me and I'll get you some food. So we went with him. We walking down the street. First of all, y'all, I am Southern little girl. Okay, I was just a little girl at the time. I was 15. What you say?
You picky.
How?
Go ahead and finish.
How am I picky?
Because you ain't know what you want, Subway or ice cream.
Either way, I could have gotten them by both. Anywho, so we was leaving the house or whatever. Mind you, I didn't even tell my mom I was leaving. And it was late at night. It's late at night, but me thinking that she sleep. First of all, it's nothing you can get past my mama. She ain't never sleep. It's nothing you can get past that woman. Anyways.
No, you can't.
So like I said, can't get nothing past my mama. But so I left the house at night. It was probably like 8 o'clock. No, it was like 9, 10. It was like 9, 10.
Cause my aunt was on my.
Yeah, 9, 10 o'clock. So a 15-year-old leaving the house. I need to tell him I was going to get food. I really don't know why I decided to go get food that late, but
I was 17 at the time, by the way.
Yeah, junior, freshman, junior. So he was 17 at the time, and I was 15. And like, I was trying to go get food, so he was like, "Oh, I'll buy you some food. You can go with me." So that's what I did. And then it was like, "Oh, we don't really want food. Like, let's go get some ice cream." So we like walked down the street. It was by the bus stop because he was catching a bus. And we walked down the street. We went to this ice cream place, which I consider it our first date. He doesn't, and now it's closed. So it's so sad. So yeah, we walked down to that. We walked down to the little ice cream place. We got us some, it was frozen yogurt actually. We got some frozen yogurt, and then we walked over to the bricks.
I was new to all this.
Yeah, we know. So we walked over to the bricks, okay? If you went to Sylvester Middle School, you know what the bricks are. That's the bricks at, the little wall, brick wall.
Not the bricks on the lab.
Boy, bye. Little brick wall outside of Sylvester Middle School. If you know what that is, you know what I'm talking about. So we walked over to that, sat on that. I was sitting on it and he was standing on the ground. So, all of a sudden, he just come up and hug me, want to explain what you did next?
What? Then I was like, oh, grab that butt. I ain't gonna lie, I grabbed her butt, because she had on some shorts. It was all squishy,
Basketball shorts.
Yeah, it was.
Ain't nobody raising no fast kids over here.
But and then I was like, didn't I kiss you?
No.
What I said, I was like, you're mine now.
He said it's just us.
Or you're someone.
He said it's just us.
And
then I was like, okay.
Nah, first she didn't say anything. Then I said it again. And then she was like, okay. And then I think I kissed you, right?
Yeah.
Then I had to walk home. I missed the bus twice.
You walked all the way home?
Yeah. You don't remember I told you I walked all the way home? Yeah, all the way from your crib to my aunt's crib. That was about an hour walk. About 45 minutes because I was pushing it. You know me, I'm from the hood, probably 30. I don't even remember. I just know I was like, one day, I'm going to get it.
So yeah, he's like, it's just us. And then it was really just us, and it's been us ever since.
Then we went through high school.
By the way, all y'all people that thought he was just gonna be doing the hairdresser, look at me now. Ever since then, it's just been us. And we got a lot of stories.
And I graduated.
We got a lot of stories. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. A lot of stuff to uncover. Cause that was just, boy, that was just one of many. Because y'all don't even know how it was when we started trying to date publicly. Like,
Oh yeah, that's a whole nother story.
that's a whole nother story. Like, it was backlash from everywhere. Like, people that don't want us to be together. My mama, like,
Whoa.
but that lady is crazy. Like,
They threatened me down there every day.
but yeah, that's how we met. That's how we met. We met at school. He asked me to be his girl. Basically, after I did his hair, because he said I did it so good.
Yeah.
Did you
And I was already feeling it, you feel me? So it wasn't just that. I was already feeling that she
How
was
you
fine.
was already feeling me?
You know, you was fine with a fat butt.
That's all?
No, they ain't know. I told you you smart. And I seen potential in you. So,
Oh, that's cute. You ever thought, like, we'd still together?
so
With all the crazy stuff.
oh, right. We've been rocky road. But we're here now.
He honestly brought me out a little bit because I used to be really, really shy. And now I'm, like, outgoing or whatever.
Yeah, that was me. Cause
Well, yeah, with him. But anybody else that I probably just meet, I'll probably be the same way. You know, all that internet stuff, I don't do that. Like, that ain't me. I don't do that. I don't do that
Well, you look
internet
good
stuff,
on
that
camera.
internet beef, none of that. So, yeah. That is how we met. We met at school. He asked me to be his girl. Been that way ever since.
about high school and how we went through that. Because a lot of promise rings and a lot of gifts and a lot of losses. So, yeah, that's part 2.
Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you click the bell. Make sure you like the video. Comment stuff that y'all want us
Share
to
it.
do. Yeah, make sure y'all share it too.
And tell us how we did, you know, put some comments in
Yeah,
below.
like give us some feedback. Anything y'all want us to do, we up for it. That's one thing about us. Also,
I'm up this time. You see me, I'm up.
follow me on Instagram at _MAAANI. And follow me. You better talk.
Nah, go ahead.
And follow me on Snapchat at honey, HONE 2 Y's _riches. That's RICHES as in riches.
Follow me on Instagram _famous, you know, cause I am famous. Don. I'm gonna make a business snap, so I'm gonna tell y'all what that is. So, but follow my snap at donclout if you wanna see live events, how I really live.
Oh my God.
Alright.
I told my own from on my chest so I can give you.